Hello and welcome to another How I Painted. Today I'll be painting the Gloomhaven Savas Elementalist. I began by zenithally priming this mini with the same mixture of colors that I used for the Crag Heart, so you can refer to that video for that process. I'm going to be using Marrow White, Menoth White Highlight, and Menoth White Base, a triad of white and off-white colors for the Elementalist's clothes. First I'm getting out the Menoth White Base. I'm going to be adding some glazed medium so that it'll be smoother, and some mixing medium, and semi-transparent. I'm mixing all that together. I'm going to be applying that to all of the cloth areas. Now I'll be highlighting with Menoth White Highlight. I'm also going to be mixing in some mixing medium to smooth the paint, and some glaze medium. It also increases its drying time so I can work with it longer, and my old privateer paints are kind of chalky and dry quickly, so I'm going to be applying this to the raised areas of the clothes, the cloth. In addition to highlighting the raised areas, I'm also going to be highlighting the posterior here, as well as the flat top area of the right-hand side cloth. I'll be using Rulic Gold for the metallic bits, just like I used on the Crag Heart. It looks like I'm going to need a couple layers of the gold so to make it go on opaque. Um, Perhaps I should have used a different color underneath before putting the gold on top. I'm not positive what color that should be. I'll be using solid gold to highlight the roulette gold. So I'm just painting the upper portion of each of the gold areas, the edges and the parts that would reflect the light from above. For the eyes, I'm using Khador Red Highlight, which is sort of like an orange. Next, I'm using Menoth White to prepare the glowing chest area. On the concept art, there are 4 colors emanating from the elementalist chest, and they're all bright colors. So I'm beginning by painting that area white so that there will be a bright background to paint the bright colors on top of. Khador Red Base will be the first of those bright colors. Mixing in some glaze medium to prolong the drying time. I'm just going to paint a little corner red. Then I'm going to clean my brush, get a little bit of white, and wet blend that in. So there's just a little bit of stark red, and it kind of blends into the center. The center will be, all the colors are going to merge into a whiter center. Next I'm using necrotic green. Cygnus yellow will be my yellow. And finally, Khador Red Highlight for the orange. Now I'm coming back with a dab of white to accentuate the brightest parts of each of these different colored areas. I'm using Battlefield Brown for inside of the Elementalist's mouth. Bastion Gray will be applied to the rocks that the Elementalist is standing on, or floating above. And finally, Ironhull Gray for the base. And here is the Savas Elementalist before it is shaded. The final step that I'm using for the Gloomhaven minis that I've been painting in this series is, of course, the Quick Shade Dark Tone from Army Painter. Just as a reminder, I'm putting this on liberally with a brush, and I'm using that brush after dabbing it off to take off the excess quick shade that would be over pooling in recesses. Then I am waiting 2 full days before using Tester's Dull Coat to remove the shine. This is a quick and easy way to both protect and shade your mini, because this quick shade, when it dries, is almost unscratchable. It's incredibly strong. And here I am using Tester's Dull Coat in a well-ventilated area. And voila, there is the Savas Elementalist. That about wraps up how I painted the Gloomhaven Savas Elementalist. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, happy painting.